car. You know how some people sell a car for $100? That's how you know this car is real messed up and I'm not about to buy it. Because if somebody sells me a car for $100, I'm going to be really concerned and very scared. Now, I know that one time in our lifetimes that we've all tried a knockoff, all right? Now, if you don't want to admit it, I'm going to admit mine. I did try a knockoff one time, and that's because I was super, super broke. I wasn't good with saving money, and I really wanted a particular look. So I went to the flea market. I was about to graduate high school. You know, high school kids don't really have money like that. You know, we got little allowances if your parents don't give. Some parents are like, no, you got to go to work. So I was broke. And whenever I got like a $5 bill or a $10 bill, trust me, that was gone within 30 minutes of that day. So I saw one girl in school and she had this very beautiful multicolored Louis Vuitton bag. And, you know, I went to a school that the people who went there, their parents came from, they had good jobs. So, you know, some parents just spoil their kids, and some parents like, no, you gotta wait till you're an adult to get your own stuff. You know, some parents are like that. My parents were one of those. Like, no, you're gonna go get your own stuff. So I'm like, okay. You know, but she had a beautiful multicolor Louis Vuitton bag. It was authentic. The handles were beautiful gold. And I was just kind of like, girl, how much did you pay for that? And she told me that her parents got that for her. And I thought, wow, she is very, you know, lucky girl. So I'm like, you know, I want one too. Because I love purses, y'all. I love bags. So I ended up going to the flea market. And, you know, they had the bags like hidden under the counter. And the guy was like, hey, you want to look at some bags? And I'm like, yeah, you know, where's the bags and whatnot? And be like, you know, keep it down or whatnot. Keep it down. And he showed me some different bags, and he showed me a beautiful multicolored Louis Vuitton knockoff version. And I thought, oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is the bag that girl had, and I gotta have it so I can go to school and be like, hey, I got my bag together. So I'm like, you know, how much, you know, is this bag? And the guy was like, $40. Just like, okay, all right. Here's this, you know, $40. I worked hard to save for this. Thank you so much for the bag. I took the bag with me. Thought I was on top of the world. Loved it. So 2 weeks later, we were heading to, you know, Christmas break. You know, when you have like 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off or whatnot until you come back to school. So my family and I, we ended up going to Vegas. And the hotel that we stayed in, there was Louis Vuitton nearby. And at that time, I wasn't sure how much a real Louis Vuitton bag was because I was used to, you know, getting knockoffs. So I saw that bag on display and I went inside of the store. And I was young. You know, people are all these kids. But the sales guy was really nice and very professional. And I said, oh my God, do you have that colorful Louis Vuitton? You know, I'm walking in the store with, you know, my knockoff bag and not thinking anything of it. And he was like, you know, yeah, of course. And then he brought the bag down. And I thought, whoa, this bag is beautiful. It doesn't really look like the one I have on my arms. And I thought, oh, you know, wait, well, how much is this bag and stuff when the guy brought it down? And he said, oh, it's, you know, $3,500. He said a gentle lady. I'm like, what? Because I've never heard thousands of dollars as a high school student. I might have heard of $100 and I thought that was big money. All right, but when he said thousands, I'm like, am I ever going to see that in my lifetime? And he was like, yeah, but you can take a look at it and stuff. And I'm thinking, this man crazy. I'm like, I did not know Louis Vuitton cost that much. And my dad had walked in the store and was like, hey, you know, what are you looking for in here? And my dad like, you know, we're not paying for this. And I was like, oh, I saw a bag I like, and, you know, what do you think? And my dad, he didn't even look at it. He was like, oh, we're about to go have dinner, and we will come back and look at this. Thank you, sir. I knew right then and there, my dad said that. I knew we were not coming back there because my dad was not going to pay for Louis Vuitton. He kind of like, look, when you get, your degree and stuff like that, and you can get what you like, but you're not going to use mom's and my money for her bag right now, okay? So that bag always stayed with me all the time in my mind. That situation always stayed with me. And when I went through college, I would think about that bag a little bit in the back of my head. And when I graduated and I started working in a professional career, that knockoff bag did not last too long. It came breaking down like a bad car. You know how some people sell a car for $100? That's how you know this car is real messed up and I'm not about to buy it. Because if somebody sells me a car for $100, I'm going to be really concerned and very scared. That it's not going to make it off that lot. But it broke down. That knockoff bag broke down. I mean, the handles fell off. The zipper stopped working when I was on a date. I was so embarrassed. But now looking back, I'm just kind of like, I wish I would have just saved my money and got the real deal now. So my thing is, get what you love. If you want something and it costs a lot of money, you better get your jar, put that $5 in there and save it up, because you're still going to be thinking about it. But when you get it, you're going to value it so more because you worked so hard to get it. Whether it's a dupe, whether it's a knockoff, or whether it's a pre-love, or whether it's going from the store. If it's something you love, go get it. Go and get it now. That's like a country mama. But that is my story time, and thank you for listening at O's Revision. I have a video for you guys to relax if you have an anxiety attack, and take a look at it. Let me know what you think. So take care, and take care of each other.